I'm very excited to talk to you today because what I'm about to share with you is something that completely changed my life, and I believe it can change yours too. This is not just another business tip or typical success story. Today, I want to talk to you about something called a morning routine to improve your English. Now, maybe when you hear the words morning routine, you think about exercise, meditation, or checking your phone first thing. But what I'm going to share with you today is different. It's about how the way you start your morning can completely transform your ability to learn, practice, and improve your English. And more importantly, how it can shape your entire future in ways you might not yet imagine. When I was young, I did not have money. I did not have resources or connections, and I certainly did not have the internet that you have today. But I had one thing that was completely free and available to everyone: time. And the most powerful time of the day, the time when your mind is fresh, your energy is new, and your heart is open to learning, is the morning. The morning is when the world is quiet around you. The morning is when nobody is disturbing you or making demands on your attention. The morning is when you can focus completely on yourself and your goals. And I used my mornings to build the one skill that changed my life forever: English. Every single day I woke up early. While most people were still sleeping comfortably in their beds, I was already on my bicycle. I would ride for almost 40 minutes to the Hangzhou Hotel just so I could meet foreigners and practice my English with them. That was my morning routine. It was not easy or comfortable. Sometimes it was cold. Sometimes it was raining. Sometimes I was so tired that I desperately wanted to stay in bed. But I told myself something important. If I don't use my mornings wisely, I will never improve. If I waste the first hours of the day, the rest of the day will be wasted too. So I forced myself to get up, to go out into the world, to practice despite my fears and fatigue. And day by day, little by little, I improved my English skills. Let me tell you something crucial. The power of a morning routine is not just about the specific activities you do. It is about the discipline you build within yourself. Young people always ask me, how can I be successful in life? I tell them the same thing every time. Start by winning the morning. If you can control the first hour of your day, you can control your life, because the way you begin your morning sets the tone for everything else that follows. If you wake up lazy and unfocused, you will carry that laziness into your work, your school, your dreams. But if you wake up with purpose, with discipline, with energy and intention, you will carry that positive momentum into everything you do throughout the day. So what should a morning routine for improving your English actually look like? I will share with you not just my personal experience, but also some practical steps you can take starting tomorrow. And remember this carefully. You don't need money. You don't need fancy teachers or expensive language schools. You don't need costly courses. You need time, discipline, and courage. That's it. Those three things are free and available to everyone, regardless of their circumstances. First, when you wake up in the morning, don't reach for your phone immediately. Don't start your day by comparing yourself to other people on social media or getting lost in meaningless distractions. Start your day by feeding your mind with English. Listen to something simple in English. Maybe a podcast about a topic you enjoy. Maybe an audiobook. Maybe even a motivational speech in English. When your brain is fresh in the morning, it absorbs information more effectively. In the morning, your mind is like a sponge, ready to soak up knowledge. If you put English into it first thing, you will remember it better than if you wait until later when your mind is tired. This was my strategy too. I didn't have podcasts or YouTube videos, but I had tourists to talk to at the hotel. So every morning I filled my brain with English, not with distractions or negative thoughts. Second, speak out loud. Don't just listen passively. Use your mouth, use your voice. Repeat sentences you hear. Repeat words and phrases. Even talk to yourself in English. I used to talk to myself in the mirror in English. I know it sounds crazy or unusual, but it worked for me. Speaking out loud trains your tongue, your mouth muscles, and your confidence. Many people can read English well. Many can write English adequately, but when they meet a foreigner face to face, they become completely silent. Why does this happen? Because they never practice speaking out loud. The morning is the perfect time to do this because nobody is judging you. Nobody is interrupting you. Nobody is laughing at your mistakes. It is just you and your voice, free to practice without fear. Third, use the morning time to write. Writing is powerful because it forces you to think carefully. Every morning, write a small paragraph in English about your plans for the day, your dreams for the future, your feelings and thoughts. Don't worry about making mistakes. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just write and express yourself. Later, you can correct yourself and learn from your errors. But the act of writing in the morning gives your brain clarity and structure. It forces you to think in English, not just translate mechanically from your native language, and the more you think directly in English, the more natural and automatic it becomes. Fourth, use the morning for review and repetition. Learning is not just about constantly adding new information. It is also about remembering and reinforcing what you already learned previously. So take 10 or 15 minutes every morning to review vocabulary, phrases, or grammar rules you learned the day before or the week before. Repetition is the mother of all learning. The morning is when your memory is strongest and most receptive. So use this optimal time to strengthen what you already know rather than letting it fade away. Now, some of you may say to me, I don't have time in the morning. I need to go to school. I need to go to work. I am busy with responsibilities. My answer is direct and honest. You always have time for what truly matters to you. Wake up 30 minutes earlier than you do now. Wake up 1 hour earlier. If something is genuinely important to you, you make time for it. If you cannot sacrifice 1 hour of sleep for your dream, then maybe your dream is not big enough or important enough to you. I sacrificed many mornings of comfort because I believed in a bigger future for myself. I was not the smartest student in my class. I failed many exams, but I was willing to wake up early and practice English when others were sleeping comfortably. That willingness was my advantage. Young people, remember this carefully. Small habits create big futures. 1 hour of English practice every morning may not look like much today, but do it consistently for 1 month, 1 year, 5 years, and you will be unstoppable. People will look at you and say with amazement, wow, you are so talented at English, but you will know the truth. It was not natural talent. It was routine. It was discipline. It was the power of the morning multiplied over time. I want you to imagine this scene clearly. While others are still dreaming in their beds, you are awake, feeding your brain with knowledge, training your voice, building your future brick by brick. While others waste their mornings scrolling through meaningless content, you are growing and improving. While others say, I don't have time and make excuses, you are creating time through discipline. This small difference multiplied by days, by months, by years becomes massive success. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary. It's not magic or luck. It's consistent daily action. And let me tell you something deeply personal. If I had not created my morning routine when I was young, I would not be standing here today sharing this message with you. Alibaba would not exist. I would not have been able to communicate effectively with investors, business partners, or employees. My English gave me confidence to speak up. My confidence gave me courage to take risks. And my courage gave me success. And it all started with those mornings in Hangzhou, standing outside a hotel, waiting nervously for someone to talk to me in English. That is the power of a morning routine. That is how small actions compound into life-changing results. In conclusion, my friends, I want you to understand this clearly and deeply. Success is not about natural talent, blind luck, or being born in the right place with the right advantages. It is about the choices you make every single day, especially how you choose to start your mornings. A morning routine is more than just a set of mechanical actions or tasks to check off. It is a reflection of your discipline, your priorities, and your vision for your future self. When you dedicate the first hours of your day to learning, to practicing, and to improving yourself, you are building a foundation that cannot be taken away from you by anyone. English, like any valuable skill, is a tool for communication and opportunity, but it is also a doorway to the world. It connects you to people from different countries and cultures. It opens opportunities that would otherwise remain closed. And it gives you the confidence to step into spaces and situations you never imagined possible. And the best time to practice, to grow, and to create that confidence is in the morning when your mind is fresh, your energy is high, and the world is quiet around you. What you do in those first hours will echo throughout your entire life. So wake up early tomorrow. Speak English aloud without fear. Listen to English content. Read something in English. Write your thoughts in English. Review what you learned yesterday. Take small steps every single day, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable. Even when others are sleeping or wasting time, you keep going. Small actions repeated consistently over time create extraordinary results that seem impossible to those who never tried. Remember this always. Every great journey begins with a single step, and every great life begins with the discipline to start your day with clear purpose. Do not waste your mornings, for they are the most powerful hours you have available. Protect them fiercely, respect them deeply, and use them to invest in yourself and your future. If you do this consistently, I promise you with complete certainty, your English will improve dramatically, your confidence will grow naturally, and doors will open that you never thought possible. The power to change your life is already in your hands, and it begins with how you choose to start each morning. Your mornings can make your future. Your mornings can make your dreams real. Start today, start now, and never underestimate the power of a disciplined morning routine.